Moving on, the chief pontiff of the Murugha Mutt has been detained in connection with a sexual assault case registered against him under the POCSO Act. Remember, the Seer has been accused of sexually abusing two high school girls who were staying in one of the hostels administered by the Mutt. The two female students then approached Ordinary Seva Samsthe, a city-based women's comfort and children's residential center, and complained about the incident. Based on a complaint by the NGO, the Mysuru City Police registered a case against the Seer under the POCSO Act. And the Seer, in fact, has been receiving political support from netas across party lines. In fact, as far as the Congress party is concerned, D.K. Shivakumar of the Congress party has said that the Murugha Mutt Swami has done some good work and that he does not know the details of the case, but seems to be giving a clean sheet in a way by highlighting the work done by the Swami.
ಇವತ್ತು ಮುರುಘಾ ಮಠದ ಮುರುಘಾ ಶರಣರ ನೋವೇ ನಮ್ಮ ನೋವು ಅಂತ ಭಾವಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಈ ಮುರುಘಾ ಶರಣರಾದ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಸಲುವಾಗಿನೇ ನಾವುಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೇವೆ, ಧೈರ್ಯವಾಗಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ನೀವ್ಯಾರು ಸಹ ಆತಂಕಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಆಗುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಂದಿರುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭ, ಎದುರಾಗಿರುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭವನ್ನ ನಾವು ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಧೈರ್ಯವಾಗಿ, ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸಹನೆಯಿಂದ, ಬುದ್ಧಿವಂತಿಕೆಯಿಂದ ಎದುರಿಸುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಾಂಘಿಕವಾಗಿ ಸರ್ವ ಸಮಾಜದವರು ಸೇರಿ ನಾವುಗಳು ಬಂದಿರುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಯನ್ನ ಅದನ್ನು ನಿವಾರಣೆ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಕೂಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಶಾಶ್ವತವಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಪರಿಹಾರವನ್ನ ಕಂಡುಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭಗಳು ಇದೇ ನಮಗೇನು ಮೊದಲೇನಲ್ಲ, ಇವುಗಳು ನಡೀತಾನೆ 15 ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ನಡೀತಾನೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ಇವು ಒಳಗಡೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದ್ವು, ಈಗೇನ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದಾವಲ್ಲ, ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಹಂತದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಪಿತೂರಿಗಳು ಒಳಗಡೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದ್ವು. ಒಳಗಡೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಪಿತೂರುಗಳು ಈಗ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ನಡೀತಾ.
I don't know the facts. According to me, I have seen that he is a very noble man who has done some great contribution to the state. Let me leave it to the. Let me not interfere with the whatever the police or the government is doing late, because I can't only reply to whatever you are telling. Let me examine it, then I'll come back to you.
Right after reports of the Seer being detained, we in fact also saw him making a public appeal saying that the allegations against him are baseless. What's interesting is the political support that is pouring in. It's not just the Congress. In fact, mixed reactions coming in from the government representatives as well. Karnataka government seems to be speaking in two voices. The Chief Minister has assured action against all guilty, all accused. Karnataka Minister Umesh Katti has now backed the Seer, saying that this is a conspiracy to defame the pontiff.
ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಎಫ್ಐಆರ್ ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ನೋಡೋಣ, ಇವತ್ತು ಅದು ಒಳ ಜಗಳ. ಬಸವರಾಜನ ಮಾಜಿ ಶಾಸಕ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳ ಜಗಳ, ಅದ್ರ ಮ್ಯಾಗ ಈ ಗಾಡಿ ಹಚ್ಚಿ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊರಟಿದೆ. ಅದು ಏನು ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ತಗೋತದೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಅಂಥವೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಆರೋಪ ಮಾಡಿದ ತಪ್ಪು. ಇಂಥ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಇರೋರು ಒಂದಿಬ್ಬರು ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳ ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
The Chief Minister of Karnataka says strictest action will be taken and that the police has been given a free hand to probe the matter. The former Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. Yediyurappa, also came out in support of the Murugha Mutt Seer. Listen.
ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಮಠದಲ್ಲಿರೋದೇ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಷಡ್ಯಂತ್ರ ಇದು. ತನಿಖೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಸತ್ಯಾಸತ್ಯತೆ ಹೊರಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲದರಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಹೊರಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇಡೀ ನಾಡಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜನ ಗೌರವ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Meanwhile, the NCPCR has also taken cognizance of the incident, and the NCPCR chief Priyank Kanungo says that we will take strict action. Listen in.
We have seen this earlier also. Some of these type of religious governments are in jail also, but these all are to be dealt with the provisions of law. We have a very strict law for protecting children from sexual offences, So we will check that provisions of POCSO Act are properly invoked or not in the case, the particular case. So we will wait till the receipt of report from the Karnataka government.
Let's go across to Imran now. Imran, the Seer has been detained but was also seen addressing the people who had gathered there, making a public appeal, asking people to not believe in the allegations that are being leveled. He's calling them baseless. What's interesting is the political support that is pouring in. Some directly calling it a conspiracy, some indirectly suggesting that the Seer is not involved.
Well, absolutely. In fact, even though he's made accused number 1 in the POCSO case, in which 2 underage girls in his ashram students alleged him and others in the sexual harassment case, so far the political class seems to be wary of making any direct comment on the investigation or the case. Many people are saying that he's a saintly man, he did many good works. They do not want to comment on the investigation. But some, like the Minister Umesh Katti and B.S. Yediyurappa, come out openly in support of him, saying that he's part of a conspiracy, he has done nothing wrong, and he'll come out clean out of this investigation. Very clearly, people are questioning is whether even before the investigation is complete, the political class already is giving a clean sheet, and like the opposition do not want to comment anything about the Seer, considering that next year the elections are there, and they're also looking for the Lingayat vote bank there. Now, as far as investigation is concerned, the victim side where medical examination is done, they have registered the case statement before the magistrate, but the cops so far who claim that he was detained, he's been allowed to address a massive gathering at his ashram. Now, the same courtesy is not been given out to ordinary people who's accused in the POCSO case, but since his influential Seer, there seems to be a laxity on the part of the police. It's also senior officials are not answering calls at the moment to understand what is the status of his case, whether he's been called in for questioning, whether he's been detained, whether there will be a medical examination done, because the victims have recorded a statement before the judge. Now, the job of the police is not to do the mahajar of the place, and also ask the accused to be called in for questioning. The Seer, however, says that he is ready to be investigated by agencies. He has nothing to hide and asks his public to calm down. But so far, we have not seen anything coming out of the police. Now, we have to wait and see what the investigation whether takes turn or under influence of senior ministers.
In terms of the investigation, then Imran, can you tell us what really is happening at this point of time?
Well, there are 2 FIRs in this case. One is a POCSO case against which the Pontiff, Seer and 3 others, including the warden of the hostel, has been accused. Where, as far as that in this case is concerned, the victims, as I said earlier, their statement has been recorded before the judge. Now, Mahajar is being done, and after that now either they have to send a notice or to call in the Seer for questioning, because he's accused number 1 along with others. We saw earlier in the day the police went to his ashram. He was not there. He was, the team went near the border. They brought him to the Chitradurga. As of right now, the status is not clear what the cops are doing. But he should have been right now being questioned about the statements made by the victims as to allegations, what is there, whether it is being recorded or not. The cops are really tight-lipped about this entire issue right now, not giving out much more details. Second case is where the warden had accused the administrator of the case, the former JDS MLA, Basuraju, in this case of sexually harassing her. They are recording the victim's statement now. They say that after this, they will also question G.K. Basurajan in this case.
Right. What is very important here to also highlight, and we have Deepak joining us, I believe, from Chitradurga itself, is that the warden is also one of the accused in the case, and the warden has leveled charges against Basavarajan, that Basavarajan and his wife not just misbehaved with the warden, but they illegally kept the girl in confinement.
Yes, Swati, we are right now at the Murugha Mutt here in Chitradurga, and you can see this hectic activity that's going on at the Mutt as we speak. Just a while ago, we had, the Seer of Murugha Mutt, who we've been told was on his way to Haveri. He was intercepted there. As of now, clarity is not being given from the police whether, they're going to question him, whether, they're formally showing it as a detention. But earlier in the day, with police, with him, he made his way into the Mutt, and let me show you just the Mutt. Made his way into the Mutt, and let me show you just the Mutt in itself at this point in time and what's happening here. This is the Murugha Mutt, and you can see just a while ago the Seer spoke from that particular balcony that you're looking at. His chamber is right across that particular balcony.
balcony. He is inside the mutt as we speak. There are several of his supporters who've gathered here from the last couple of days. We've seen multiple, political leaders locally who've made their way to the Murugha Mutt. We've seen political statements coming where they've come out.
Okay, I think we've lost the connection with Deepak, but we'll go back to him for the live report from the Murugha Mutt. For the moment, a quick break. We'll be back with more news and updates.